Volcay never changes. And that is exactly how it should be.
Lucio and the others passed through the doors of the Temple of Radiance in the hopes of preventing Ashen King Mont from taking full control of the core crystals. To see his master's greatest desire realized, Ashen Shimmerlance Volcay moves to put an end to their pursuit. Seeing Volcay's resolution to face death itself, Ashen King Mont calls the youth his brother.
No matter what it takes, you must survive. You must live, for I refuse to lose another.
Live. That was his only order as he sent Volcay away. While lying in wait for Lucio and the others, Volcay reminisces about being raised by Mont, Ketone, and Aldoa. He savors the memories of his childhood, warm like the touch of the afternoon sun. But at the same time is starkly reminded of Mont's grief, hatred, and the malice of mankind that led him to strive to purify all. And of the regret that lingered in his heart for allowing his immaturity to leave the burden of his sins upon Mont's already heavy shoulders. Elsewhere, Vision soldiers summoned by the Ashen King Mont to protect Volcay overwhelm Lucio and the others. Facing a force of Vision soldiers that seemingly came from all sides, the warriors wage a fearsome battle. And to overcome the odds, Dario resolves to himself to make the greatest sacrifice.
Hear me, soulless soldiers! My name is Dario Horn! In the name of my fallen kingdom, my dearly departed kin, and the countless others I have lost, I shall embody the honor of Horn through this blade! Not a single one of you shall pass without knowing its touch!
A fight to the death. in the truest sense of those words. And in it, Dario pushes his body beyond its mortal limits.
Marjorie, did I make you proud? You entrusted the future to me. I can only hope that I was able to pass the torch on to others. My only regret is not being able to see that future with my own eyes.
The fleeting life bestowed by the crystal, having become a fierce flame that shined upon the future to come, was coming to an end. And then they were met with yet another unavoidable battle.
Must it truly come to this, Lord Volkay?
It is far too late for that nonsense. I am Ashen Shimmerlance, loyal spear of his worship.
You're wrong! You are neither his weapon nor a tool to be used! You are a kind person who cannot turn his back on the suffering. A person with warm blood flowing through his veins.
Shut up! Not another damn word from you! If you truly believed love and kindness to hold any value, then you would see why there's no turning back. Of course I was loved and cherished. Just who do you think raised me?
Lord Volkay, now that I know what is in your heart, I realize there is no going back for me either. I must meet with the Ashen King, no matter what. And if I have to fight you to do so, then I will do just that! I shall hold nothing back, Ashen Shimmerlance Volkay!
Lucio and Volkay clash over that which they are unable to compromise. Lucio's sword breaks the chains that bind Volkay's heart, showing him the path to truly living.
It doesn't matter where, but when you get there, please find it. Your true reason for living. Your hope. For yourself and all those who wish to see you live.
With Volkay's laments reverberating across the cold dimensional plane, Lucio presses onward. The time had come to settle things once and for all. All the while, the Ashen King was preparing to impose his will upon the chamber of the core crystals.
So Volkay has been defeated.
It would appear so. I'm sorry. But, your worship...
I know. He yet lives. He is still with us. He kept his promise to me. I could not ask for more. I am proud of you, Volkay. Now, the rest is left to us.
Lord Mont...
Come, Ketone.
Yes, your worship. Have we made it?
At last. At long last. We have. Hear me, core crystals. Grant me boundless magic,
capable of seeing the world reborn!
What the...
Your worship! Your worship! Lord Mont!
Where am I? Leonis Castle. But why? I was in the chamber of the core crystals. Did I cross into another world without even realizing it? That cannot be. The thought alone is ridiculous.
It has been some time, brother.
Stern. How are you here?
How? Is it so odd that the younger brother would want to laud the elder for his efforts in seeing an incredible feat realized?
An incredible feat.
Just so. You seek to achieve something no one else has. To create a world of peace in which conflict has been eradicated, where any and all can quietly live out their days.
I never expected to hear such words come from you. I do not understand. Is this a dream I see?
You carry yourself as every bit the king, brother. Rather than be confined to the sole kingdom of Leonis, you've become a king with all worlds in the palm of your hand. It is most impressive.
A king who governs all worlds. Yes. Yes, that is who I am.
But before your deepest desire is realized, join me for a round or two. It would be nice to spar and work up a sweat like we used to. Draw your blade, brother. We fight in earnest. But let me say this first. Come at me with everything you have. I know you would go easy on me and declare me victorious otherwise.
Go easy on you. I lost to your blade once before. At the time, I thought my life had come to an end.
But it didn't. Our duel was not your end. It was merely your beginning.
So, defeat at your hands was the catalyst for everything. In that case, perhaps I owe you my thanks.
There you go again. You know, your strength truly astounds me, brother. Not just that of your swordsmanship, but of your heart. Wandering about through eternity, such that keeping track of the amount of time passed would be ludicrous, all the while witnessing equally unquantifiable despair. Despite it all, you have made it this far. Seeing the world reborn is but a step away.
I see. So that is what this is. This is the will of Light's doing, isn't it? A poor farce at best. If you had thought that showing me such deceptions would stop me, then I pity you!
I have no mind to stop you. As I said, I praise you with all of my heart. If it had been me, I would have drowned in my despair long ago, unable to go on.
Praising my accomplishments. Who would have thought a farce could have so much to say? What could be next? You kneeling to me and offering to fight at my side.
No, not that. I want to test your resolve with my own blade, brother. One last time.
Stern, what have you become?
All of the hatred you carry, your grief, your inextinguishable fury, your unending pain and sorrow. I know it well. We are like mirrors, you and I, reflecting what the other has become. We are brothers after all. But know this. If you wish to reduce all worlds in existence to ashes and remold them from the cinder, then you must destroy me as well. Are you really capable of that, brother? Of cutting me down and treading over my corpse? Severing yourself from our past completely? Answer me, Mont!
Of course I am. I shall not flee. Come at me, Stern. You said you wished to test my resolve, so I will show it to you. Whether you are a vision or some other illusion, it matters not! May the last thing you see be my unbridled power!
Let us end this end and beyond. I will decide
Thank
the
you,
fate of
much obliged.
I shall burn everything and build anew. It's over.
I shall eliminate all who oppose his worship.
Witness the finest of plans put into action. You came right into my trap.
It's over. Everything I do is for true, everlasting peace. Are you satisfied now? I will not allow anyone to impede me. Anyone. Be gone.
I expected no less from the one to rule the worlds. Or should I say, from a new god.
Where am I now?
It would seem you have shaken your pursuers. You have dodged death by a hair's breadth, Prince Mont.
Ma chérie. Then that makes this place.
That soldier in your employ, Lilith, was it? With such mettle, she will surely find her way here eventually. Now all that is left is to wait. Be that as it may, do you still intend to renounce your princely status, your kingdom, and continue on solely in the name of peace for your people? I wonder if such a man could still exist in Ardra.
This must be that deserted village. The one we stumbled upon en route to Sodali.
I pity you, in truth. Because no matter how much you give up, you stand to gain nothing in return. If anything, you will lose what little you have left. Even the new family you have found through great pains. Is that not so?
It would seem there are more chapters to your farce.
Do not be that way. I only wish to save you from an eternity of suffering.
We made it! We're finally back!
So this is the Chamber of the Core Crystals. The home of Lucio and the others.
Lucio! Astrius! Over there! Ashen King! Mont! I will not let you have the core crystals! Huh? What's going on? What is this?
These accursed lands of Hordra. It is time they felt the endless power of the core crystals. And then...
All hatred and all despair shall be consigned to crystal and shattered!
Focus! I must deal with the Ashen King. With Mont! Where are you, Mont? Show yourself!
This continent will collapse at my hand. And eventually the entire planet itself shall follow into shattered ruin! It will surely be a beautiful sight to behold. One that you could easily be there to witness with your own eyes.
I said to stop! Stop laughing, Ashen King! Stop laughing while wearing the face of my friend! I will stop you! I will strike you down!
So you have failed to learn. You are making the same mistake again. And you will continue to do so, again and again.
Lady Doom! What are you doing? Please, just move! I have to defeat the Ashen King! I must fell Mont!
And once you do, then what? What will you do, Lucio?
Well, I
can tell you. You will come to possess power that exceeds that of even the Ashen King. And you will do the wrong thing with it. You will mold the world into what you think it should be, without any regard for others.
That won't happen!
But it will. Power can easily drive anyone to madness. And so, before that can happen, I will put a stop to you myself.
I see. You are clearly resolved to stand in my way. Then I will push forward by way of power if I must!
You'll be all right. So long as you still fight and fear this power inside of you. My former self once erred, and that was because he did not feel as you do. But you and I are different, so worry not. Simply believe in yourself.
Just now, that was... That's right. I'm in the chamber of the core crystals, and...
What's the matter? I thought you were going to get rid of me by way of power.
Power? Thank you, Astrius. You have saved me yet again. This place, Lady Jum, and even Mont's voice. All of it is an illusion. But why would that be? Who is showing it to me?
If you refuse to attack first, then allow me.
Ugh!
You will stray from the path, and it falls to me to eliminate the source of such mistakes.
Vision or not, this blade is real. The swordsmanship behind it is undoubtedly that of Lady Jum. And if I let her hit me, I'm done for! I think I get it now. This is meant to test me, isn't it? Then in that case, I see that I must prove myself. And I shall do just that!
Show me your strength, Lucio.
I will! Right here and now! I am not the same person you had to beat into submission back in the castle of the Farplane! Not anymore! My resolution, my determination, and most of all, my hopes. Know them, Lady Jum!
This won't take long.
I will decide the fate of our enemies.
Stay behind you. More.
I shall burn everything and
I
build
shall
a new
eliminate
world.
all who oppose his worship.
I witnessed the finest of
what I can do.
quite the day.
Just give up.
You fell right into my trap.
Right there! We did the right thing. I'm sure of it.
You have grown strong. I'm amazed, Lucio.
It is only thanks to you and the others. Thank you for guiding me this far.
You will do just fine now. I know it. So, give it your all, Lucio.
It's changed again. Where am I this time?
Hope. That's right. Hope. It never fails to give you the strength to fight. To give you determination.
I take it this means I'm still being tested.
I have hopes of my own. To free the warriors of the crystals from their accursed fate. And to achieve my own freedom.
But more than that, you wish to save the world, don't you? Yes, I must prove to you as well the answer to that which I was entrusted!
Enough of your misguided interpretations. I do not wish to be saved. I must do the saving. The suffering I shall endure to do so pales before what I shall achieve. For if I cannot shoulder such pain, I have no right to reach godhood. Do not think me meek!
What is it that drives you so? I know anger, and I can sympathize with your hatred and grief. But something else lies among those emotions.
It is my duty. It has been since the day, the moment this power became my own. Those with power have an obligation to achieve things befitting of it. That is what I have come to understand. I must create the worlds anew. Worlds in which all might bask in lives of peace!
I see.
You as well, I see. First it was stern, and now this. What is it you intend to do, dressed like that?
You have made your stance well known. But just as there is a limitless number of worlds in existence, so are there infinite possibilities. Have you not pondered the fact that by fulfilling your duty, you would be locking away infinite potential futures? The way you see me now is but one of those possibilities. And yet, you would still...
Enough!
Infinite possibilities, you say. Precisely because such exists, man will err. Do you not understand this? There is no need for infinite possibilities. Not when I shall lay out the one true path. All the worlds in existence at this very moment, and the ones yet to be, I will make all tread the only true path, equally and without difference.
That is my duty!
Enough of this. I have had it with this trifling farce.
Give me the power of the core crystals in their entirety!
You've really changed, Lord Mont. This isn't what you used to be. The old you knew exactly what comes from recklessly seeking out such a vast power.
So now, it is Lilith. But not quite. Not a vision either, most likely. These are projections of my heart. Like my fear, my hesitation. If I were to put a name to it, I suppose this would be my conscience. How absurd.
How truly absurd! It appears that you still do not grasp that no matter how much you attempt to guilt me, It amounts to not more than dust in the wind!
Lord Mont, it is not too late.
Silence! If this is all just a projection of my heart, attempting to absolve myself of my sins, then how very weak I must be! It is sickening! For that, of all things, to use Lilith, my dear friend's likeness for that! It is truly and utterly despicable, Mont Leonis!
Do not say such a thing, Lord Mont.
Why not? If my heart has given you form, then I condemn myself! I shall slay my heart and its illusions!
Well, I've got this. How about we begin?
I will decide the fate of my mercy. You just sit back and watch.
Here!
I shall burn everything, including you. It's over.
I shall eliminate all who oppose his worship.
I can only do what I can do.
Finest of plans put into action.
It's over.
Nothing stops my blade! No turning back now. My path lies ever forward.
The way I feel has not changed at all since then. Not in the slightest. Be that as it may, when I eventually join you on the other side, I know that you shall be waiting, ready to scold me.
Astrius, did I meet your expectations? The ones you had for me when you entrusted me with your will?
Go. Onward. Straight and true.
Thank you. I'm back in the Chamber of the Crystals. Does that mean it's over?
Not just yet. It wouldn't be any fun if it ended that easily, would it?
Lord Velis?
Not just me.
Everyone?
I personally felt we could skip this part, but you know how it is.
It does not sit right with me to leave everything up to Jum alone. Indulge me in my involvement in the process.
To think I, of all people, would be testing you, Master Lucio. I cannot apologize enough for this discourtesy.
Think of it as a kind of social event. Don't take it too seriously. Just have fun. No, don't say that. These things have to be done properly. Otherwise, where's the hype? And you know what that means. It is time to put you to the test. Your light against my long-awakened darkness. Let's see what you've got.
Whether or not you've got what it takes to lead the next generation of warriors of the crystals. That's what we're asking you to show us. Got it, Lucio? If so, then prepare yourself.
I did not expect you all to be such worrywarts. No, that's not it. This is the product of my inner self. Which means, this is what I wanted. Not that everyone wants me to prove something to them. It's me wanting the chance to prove myself. I want you to see just how far I have come. To see the strength your training has given me.
Well said! That's the spirit. If you're sure, then I'm going to give it my all too.
One could not ask for a more worthy opponent. The warrior awakened to the power that shall guide the next generation. With all my strength, I shall face you.
I too must note how uncharacteristic it is for me to be this excited for battle. I have not felt like this in quite some time.
Deep in the pit of my right eye, even Calidra rides in anticipation, desperate to witness your power. That doesn't quite sound like Calidra. He would be more like... oh, how do I do it? Huh? Wait, are you going to give me performance notes? We could have done this earlier, you know.
Time! Why can't we keep it together long enough for us to get through just one pivotal moment? Let's wrap this up before someone else takes it off the rails. Bring it on, Lucio!
Very well, then. Here I come!
I will decide the fate of our...
I shall burn everything and build a new
I shall
world
eliminate
from
you.
the
Much obliged. Witness the finest of plans put into action.
No holding back. Only do what I can do.
Darkness, embrace my foes. Plunge them into despair.
Are you resolved to do this?
As a warrior of the crystals, I will
Why do
take
we have to
down...
fight so many enemies?
I'll show them.
No holding back.
You owe me.
I owe you.
Hear me, crystal.
I swear upon my name.
The true meaning of strategy.
Strength.
Darkness, be my strength.
Just give up.
Stay focused.
Nice.
Witness power.
I've had enough of this.
Quite the universe.
Here.
No mercy.
Run. I'll show them.
Don't give up on me now.
This will end you.
Nothing stops my blade.
You had your...
The ashes await you!
The path is clear, Your Worship.
I can only make it this far. Thanks to you all. With this, will I be able to do everyone proud?
Go kick some tail, Lucio!
Lucio, give it your all.
You've got this, Lucio!
Master Lucio, please, do your utmost best.
Give him heck. Oh, but don't get cocky. You've only taken a few baby steps towards the level of the dark abyss at my disposal, and you... Okay, that's enough, Raffi. Sorry about that, Lucio. Pay her no mind. Hey, wait!
Ah. All right, what's left to say? Just do what you need to do to make it through this in one piece. We're counting on you.
Okay, everyone. I shall give it my all.
Your worship! Your worship! The Ashen King! Hold it together! Lord Mont!
Are you all right, Lucio? Stay with us!
What do you think you're doing? Wake up!
I'm okay. Don't worry.
Have no fear. I was merely waiting for some tedious illusions to pass. Nothing more.
Illusions? Then you too.
You sound as if you saw some as well. But I do not understand. I can comprehend why you would seek to sway me, futile as it may be. But why would you subject your own guardian of the core crystals to such parlor tricks? Explain, Will of Light.
Will of Light! What a relief it is to see you are safe!
You will answer my questions. Was it you who made me witness that worthless mockery?
The core crystals? What do you mean? You mean... the core crystals will bestow both Mont and myself with their power?
Then there is naught left to say! Whichever one of us proves victorious shall claim all for himself! It is as simple as that!
Lucio, if you can also wield the core crystal's power, then do you not have a way to counter what he is doing?
You're right. I should be able to do what he...
Too slow!
The Ashen King has long been accustomed to using the power of the core crystals. Regardless of his means of doing so, his advantage in using that power is undeniable. Lucio! We will handle the visions for now. You must make for the core crystals at once. We cannot allow the Ashen King to have his way.
Understood. Core crystals. Heed my call!
The core crystals are mine! And none shall stand in my way of them!
What is that? Is it a vision too? What an overwhelming presence. Do I even stand a chance against this? No. You mustn't waver, Astrius. You have made it this far, so there's no turning back now. Here goes nothing!
Reach me all by the heaven. Death shall be your reward.
I will decide the fate of our mercy. You just sit back and watch.
I shall burn everything and build a new. It's over.
I shall eliminate all who oppose its
With the finest of plans put into action.
I can only do what I can do.
It's over.
Pulverize!
These games are good.
Nothing stops my blade.
Quite
You had to.
It's over. It's over. Everything I do is for true, everlasting peace.
Astrius! Don't worry about me! I will be fine! And I will be sure to take care of this one! Just focus on the core crystals!
Lucio, warrior of the light crystal. I need only to take you down. Then nothing else will stand in our way. Even if you have acquired the same power as his worship, you cannot maintain control of the core crystals while in battle. Prepare to die!
I think not. Have you forgotten about me, Ketone?
Lynx! You... Why must you always hinder me like this?
Ketone! Take some of the core crystal's power for yourself! Quickly!
No, your worship. You must not concern yourself with me. Allow me to handle this. Even without their power, the likes of Lynx cannot keep up with these fists, trained in the name of your worship.
Ketone.
Have faith in me, your worship. I am your protector, Lunacestus. These fists and this life were made for this moment. Here I come, Shadow Lynx!
Let us finish this, Ketone.
You don't know when to give up, do you? It is our duty as shinobi to give our deaths purpose. You are the one who said as much, Lynx. Or have you forgotten?
Have you forgotten that it was I who trained you in the way of the shinobi?
Then what do you have to say for yourself? Why do you cling so desperately to your fleeting life?
It should go without saying. As your sister, it is my job to put an end to your suffering.
Suffering?
Ever since I learned that you had returned to Ardra as the Ashen King's army, not a single day has gone by without me thinking about you. And why I did not stop you when I first had the chance. Because if I had stopped you from returning to Mont, none of this would have happened.
I need you to listen to me, Volkay. Do not leave this spot until I return. Everything will be all right. You will be able to see Lady Lilith soon enough. Just... do not give up hope.
Shinobi or not, she's one woman with a child in tow. She couldn't have gone far. Leave no stone unturned. It is by personal decree of King Elda that treason against the kingdom shall not go unpunished. We do not leave until she is caught.
There's a lot of pursuers. Can I even take them all in my current state? Now is not the time for weakness. If not me, then who will bring Volkay to Lady Lilith? Moreover, there is Lord Mont. He needs as many allies as possible right now.
There she is! This way! Surround her!
They found me already?
Give it up! There's nowhere left to run now. Fool of a shinobi. Siding with the likes of Prince Mont. Or should I say, the likes of that traitor.
Lord Mont has done nothing to betray Leonis. He merely wishes to put an end to the meaningless loss of innocent lives. It is the duty of the royal family to serve their people. That is what Lord Mont told me. He is the only one acting in the interest of his subjects. Can you not understand that?
No, I cannot. How much mayhem would arise if the kingdom were needlessly divided, you think? In the end, it'll be the people who suffer for all of it. Commoners like us. Mont's selfishness will be what sends us to our graves.
You're wrong! Lord Montis... he...
Enough! Don't waste your breath. King Elda has already decided to join forces with Wotv to do away with both Mont and the Sanctum. Pursued by both Leonis and Wotv, I would say Mont is as good as dead.
To go to such lengths to be rid of one single person? Lord Mont!
If you get the picture now, then just come quietly. As a shinobi, you should know as well as we do that a royal decree is absolute.
Stop right there.
That voice... Lynx... I never expected you to come to my rescue.
You're mistaken, Kitone. I am not here to save you. Soldiers of Leonis, you have just crossed the border into Horn territory without permission. And fully armed at that. You cannot talk your way out of this indiscretion.
Ugh, curse it all! We took our pursuit too far.
Proceed beyond this point, and regardless of the reason, it will be deemed an invasion of Horn. Do any of you have such resolve?
What? Oh, why? You?
We will make an exception, and choose to overlook this intrusion, if you return whence you came without another word. Choose otherwise, and...
To hell with your terms! We won't have trespassed anywhere if you lot can't tell your little tale. We can't allow information to leak to Mont. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Fools. Then we shall show no quarter either. Kitone. Watch your own back. Do not expect any of us to stick our necks out for you.
It goes without saying.
Have at them, everyone! Leave not a single soldier standing!
I shall burn everything and build a new
I shall
world
eliminate
from
all who oppose his worship.
I will decide the fate of things. Stop my blade! You just sit back and watch.
The true meaning of strategy. The finest of plans put into action.
I can only do what I can do. Nothing stops my blade!
You come right into my trap.
Pulverize! Good work.
Nothing stops my blade! Right there!
name.
Thank you. The path is clear, Your Worship.
Damn you! Damn you! Retreat! Retreat!
Shall we go after them?
If we do, then it will be we who intrude upon Leonis territory. We do not deal in such folly. Gather the bodies, be they friend or foe, and fall back. Leave no traces behind. As far as anyone else is concerned, nothing happened here.
Yes, my lady.
Where have you gone, Ketone?
Over here.
You're still alive. And just who is this child?
He is the brother of Lady Lilith, one of Lord Mont's closest soldiers.
I see. I had thought your recklessness was out of character.
Lynx.
I know a thing or two about your current situation. That Prince Mont is on the run, and now sides with the Church of the Crystal. I find it an even more reckless choice than the one you just made. It is hard to believe he is right of mind.
Lord Mont only wants to bring an end to this senseless war. And it is for that which he puts his life on the line.
And you intend to sacrifice yourself for the same cause? You would do well to quell such notions. I can see how this will all turn out. Give up on Mont. You and that child can seek asylum in Horn. No one would judge you for it.
I appreciate the offer. I do. But I can't. I must return to Lord Mont's side. You said that once you have pulled back, nothing happened here, yes? Then you did not see me here either. At least, that is what I want you to say. I do not wish to trouble you any further.
Is there nothing that will change your mind? Why follow him this far?
I have faith that my place in this world is by Lord Mont's side. Simple as that. I do not serve the Prince of Leonis. I serve the man, Lord Mont.
You cherish him so deeply?
It's not just that. I must see this boy to Lady Lilith safely. Children are innocent in all of this.
I suppose there is nothing I can do or say to stop you. Stay off of the main roads and follow the mountain south. If you walk the whole day through, you will eventually reach an old, abandoned way station.
What? Lynx.
You might still be able to catch him.
You mean that is where I can find Lord Mont?
I mustn't say more. It would cause someone else trouble if I do. If you intend to go, you should make haste. I doubt we will meet again. If your time to die comes, make sure you give it purpose, Ketone.
Thank you, Lynx. I am in your debt. Come, Volke.
Why did I allow you to go then? If I had taken you into custody and kept you from following after Mont, and just let him meet his fate, then maybe none of this would have come to be. Perhaps Lord Dario could have lived out his final days in peace. And you would not have had to suffer as you have.
Suffer? What a selfish way to look at things.
What?
It is true that I consider you my sister. And the debt I owe you is immense. But even so, does that give you the right to dictate my life? Joy and suffering, happiness and sorrow. Only the person feeling those emotions gets to put a name to them. I am my own person. I do not regret my choices. Not in the slightest. I do not need your uninvited pity. Never mind. I need not explain myself to you. I live as I wish to live. Nothing more.
Yes, I suppose you do. No matter what I could have done back then, you would have made your way to him regardless. Deep down, I probably always knew this. Nevertheless, I will stop you this time, Ketone.
Then come at me, Lynx. Let us sever our ties once and for all! I shall eliminate all who oppose I swear on my name!
I will decide the fate of our emergency. You just sit back and watch.
I shall burn everything. Build anew. It's over.
I shall eliminate all who oppose his worship.
Quite when the finest of plans put into action.
I can only do what I can do.
It's over. Everything I do is for true, everlasting peace.
Ketone! Ah! Lynx! Ah!
This is it. Victory is mine. Just a little more. Help me, Crystal!
Ketone! Take the magic of the core crystals!
I cannot, your worship! I must finish Lynx with my own strength!
Ketone, you yet possess this much power?
That was an order, Ketone! Can you not hear me? Why do you refuse their magic?
If Lucio has become your worship's equal, then as your subject, I want to contribute to your worship's victory in whatever way I can!
Fool! You mean to say you do this for me? You intend to lay down your life in my name! I will not permit it! Not ever! That is the one thing
You can punish me later, Shadow Lynx is already at her limit. Which means the magic you would give me can instead be used to deal with the warriors of the crystals. And then to see your worship's desires realized.
Ketone!
Ketone!
Ketone! You fool! How could my own sister do something so stupid?
I guess I was wrong to think that if anyone could understand, it would be you. I was happy being by Lord Mont's side was enough for me. In truth, I could not have been happier.
That is what is most foolish of all. Of course I knew that. But did you ever say as much to Mont himself? How much time have the two of you spent at each other's side? If you had spoken to him from your heart, maybe Mont could have yet been saved.
Lynx, is this your magic? What do you think can be done at this point?
It is not too late. Tell him how you feel.
Ever the optimist, aren't you, Lynx? How unbefitting of a shinobi. It is too late to do anything now. Stop wasting your time.
Well, I'm on borrowed time myself. Shinobi are meant to die alone. But since we are both failed shinobi, I may as well do something sisterly for you. One last time. I will be waiting, just ahead of you in the great beyond. Say your farewells, then come join me.
Sisterly. You say that so proudly, yet I am much older than you now. And you should not tell me to do things you cannot do yourself. Just because you are my sister. Lackwit. You never told him how you felt either.
I suppose you have me there. Lord Dario, I...
Ketone!
magic of the core crystals! Which means... Mont must have let go of his connection to them! What incredible power! Mont was channeling and controlling this much magic? I have to hold it together! I cannot let Astrius or Lady Shadowlings down!
No! Ketone! No! You're not allowed to die! If I lose you, too, then I...
Lord Mont.
Ketone.
I enjoyed our time together. My time with Volke. With Oldoa. And with you.
Ketone. Ketone! I have not the words to apologize to you. Forgive me. I beg you, forgive me, Ketone.
Do not apologize, Lord Mont. The times were often painful and often sad. Through it all, I was happy. After all, I got to have the thing I had given up on ever finding. A family to love and be loved by. As we journeyed far and wide.
That's right. Ketone. You are part of my precious family. So please, please, do not leave me.
Lord Mont, please, hear my final request. Volke's future is in your hands. Take care of him. Mont.
I will. Ketone. Ketone! Open your eyes! Answer me! Hear me, core crystals. I command you as the Ashen King, and you shall give me your limitless magic.
Mont's magic is growing stronger again! He's taking back control of the core crystals! I will not let that happen!
I am becoming a god. And once I do, even the laws of life should be mine to mold, as I see fit. But before that, there is one who must be destroyed. He who stands as my equal as I attempt godhood, without ever losing anything or anyone, yet seeking to gain everything. Nothing is meant to be that easy!
Portals? No, he couldn't be trying to.
What will you do, Lucio? Can you stop the invasion of my army into countless other worlds?
Maybe. Maybe now I can. If the power of the core crystals dwells within me as well, then I can stop you!
A contest of strength. So be it.
I can do this. I know I can!
I did it. Not yet. I cannot go down here. I must get to Lucio.
It is over, Lucio. It would seem that the difference between you, who wields the power of the core crystals for the first time, and myself, who came into contact with them through Callidra's crystal, is much vaster than you could have imagined.
Am I not good enough? Not even after all this?
Is that... Lucio! Lucio!
Astrius!
You mustn't give up, Lucio! You are not alone in this!
There's no place for weaklings within the Warriors of the Crystals. My stance on this hasn't changed. But you are no longer weak, Lucio. And I count on you and your strength.
Lady Jum.
That's why you should rely on us more too. If the power of different strengths converge, it becomes a new strength entirely.
Right. I am not alone. I have my comrades. Astrius!
A portal?
I need you to go get the others, Astrius! I need their help!
So that's what this is for. Got it. I'll rally the others. You just make sure they are reconnected to the power of the core crystals.
Full speed ahead, guys! Full speed! No one's allowed to stop for anything!
We know! Lucio, we are on our way!
I do not sense the magic of Lord Dario, nor that of Lady Shadowlynx. Matters may be worse than they seem.
Well, that's why we're in such a rush, isn't it? Ugh, this is so frustrating!
Even just traversing this interdimensional tunnel is taking its toll on us.
It feels as if my innards could leap out of my mouth at any moment.
Just hang in there, Rulgia! You can do anything you set your mind to! Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I take back what I said.
His regards, everyone!
Yeah, that's hot! Whoa, hold on. I can feel my magic heating up! This is the same feeling as when we're connected to the core crystals. No doubt about it!
But not only that, what is this?
I was not the only one to experience that just now, right?
Yeah, I heard it too. Lucio's voice, loud and clear.
It seems a more important task than joining the battle at Lucio's side now stands before us.
You are the only ones who can do it. Go. Ensure that Lucio can finally settle things with the Ashen King with no hesitations.
Understood. We will see it done.
There's a lot of them, you know. We'll be in the thick of it.
If it's how I think it is, then we should be fine if we protect 5 or 6 worlds each, right? Piece of cake!
This will be the first time in quite a while that we can fight with all our might. Do not underestimate what you will be capable of, Fulgia.
Very well.
I guess we're up, Perrine. Okie dokie! Oh, sweet! We're right in the thick of it! I was almost getting worried I wouldn't get to release my main character energy. I mean, this can't end without me getting to do my thing center stage now, can it? Just this once, I won't object to being on small fry duty, but instead, I will put on an epic beatdown against the odds! Raffi, please focus! Even if we're connected with the core crystals, you can't be careless! I know. How about the 2 of us save 20 of these worlds all on our own? Are you in? Oh? Only 20? For the greatest witch of all, who has Calidra dwelling within her right eye? Isn't that number a little unambitious? Okay. Since when have you been on the coolness committee? But now that you mention it, I guess it wouldn't be right to do anything less than absolutely awesome. The bells of oblivion toll for thee. Beheld by my right eye, the laws of all creation, all that takes form, shall be rewritten. That which was unbreakable will now break. Those who were immortal will face mortality. All as I will it to be. Submit to the call of darkness. There is no need to fear. For none shall escape the gaze of the fey shadow of the mercurial abyss! Oh my! That was even longer than usual, wasn't it? I did it! I didn't fumble it! That was clean! Gotta be 100 out of 100! Oh boy, here comes one heck of a win streak!
I shall destroy everything and build a new
I shall
world
eliminate
from the ashes.
all who oppose.
I will decide the fate of our enemies. You just sit back and watch.
True the finest of plans put into action.
I can only do what I can do.
on chasing. Keep on chasing. Pulverize!
Nothing stops my blade!
I swear upon my name.
Hear me.
Everything I do is for true, everlasting peace.
I have no idea who you are, but thank you so much.
Just a super cool witch you happen to be passing by. All that matters is that you're safe. But we are in a bit of a hurry, so do you mind making some room? No thanks needed. Now, if you would just excuse us. Do take care, everyone!
But, I still don't understand what just...
Time to hit the next one, Perrine. Ah, wait for me! Sheesh, I hope you appreciate me being the opening act for you, Lucio. Give him heck. You've got this, Lucio!
That takes care of things here. On to the next. You needn't worry for the other worlds. We will save them, no matter what it takes. So, give it your all, Lucio.
All right! Not too shabby! I'm on a whole different level of pumped! But I can't relax now. I'm not about to let the others outdo me, not when you're doing the heavy lifting! Go kick some tail, Lucio!
That makes 3. I suspect the others have saved quite a few more worlds than me. Oh, just thinking about it is opening a little hole in my stomach. Oh, even with this limitless well of magic, my stomach tortures me still. No, this is no time for my woes. I must do what little I can. Master Lucio, please, do your utmost best.
Another world cleared. is still much to be done, but I dare say that I have it easy compared to Lucio. The battle that awaits him will be like none other. Lucio, give it your all.
Good grief. Seems I'm relegated to playing errand boy for the rookie. Maybe retirement isn't a bad idea. Got room for one more over there? Vardia? Calidra? I'm kidding. The young ones are all grown up, and it's starting to look like things will be fine without me being the old me. And on that note, I think I'm going to sit back and do things at my own pace. You've got this, Lucio. So, what's left to say? Just do what you need to do to make it through this in one piece. We're counting on you.
The warriors of the crystals. They have returned. This was Astrius's doing. He was the key. As I suspected. Well then... What is this? Did I call forth these visions? It matters not. Forward, my puppets! Slay Astrius!
Astrius, I'm counting on you.
What? Are those visions from the Ashen King? They have a different aura from the one I battled before. But it seems they intend to kill me just the same. Do I even still possess the strength to fight? Astrius. Vardia. All right. I understand. I guess this is going to be my final battle. But if that's how it must be, then I will call forth everything at my disposal. Give me your strength!
All troops, commence battle! Annihilate the enemy!
I'll cut you down with this very blade!
Teach you everything about the ways
How
of
about
war.
we begin?
I've got you.
Thanks to that, I can keep going.
I will decide the fate of our destiny.
I shall burn everything and build a new
I shall
world
eliminate
from the
you.
ashes.
Much obliged.
Witness the finest of plans put into action.
No holding back. Only do what I can do.
Handle this!
Useless.
It's over! It's over!
you.
Is that it? It's over. It's over.
Stand aside.
I swear upon my name.
Let's do this.
Quite
It's over. It's over. Everything I do is for true, everlasting peace.
What's happening?
Mont, my son, to ensure that the Leonis line lives on, I forced you onto an unforgiving path. Forgive me, Mont. Despite all that has happened, know that I have always...
What in the world?
Mont. Brother. I never had the chance to tell you of the one thing I always wanted, did I? I wanted to be your general, to protect Leonis. I wanted to protect the peace of our people, side by side with you, brother.
When you revealed your true intentions to me, I was surprised. Yet, I also felt awe. You were ready to devote yourself to the people of the land, with no consideration of your own interests. You reminded me that such royalty can exist. I wanted to tell you, Mont, that I was here with you. That we could face the world hand in hand.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Lord Mont. I couldn't be there to protect you to the very end. I promised that I would bear the weight of your sins with you. But look how that turned out. I'm so sorry.
These are the feelings of the people these visions were projected from. Ashen King. Mont. Why? Why did you have to choose this path? There are no ifs in history. Everything results from the choices of the people living in a particular time and particular place, into what we call history. But I still want to know if just one thing, anything, had been different. If just one other person had been by your side, could you have made a different choice? We will take over from here. You have done well to get this far. Thank you for protecting Lucio and my old friends when we could not. What is this light? Ah, right. You both have my thanks. Rest now. You deserve it. Farewell, my other self. And farewell to you, former warrior of the Light Crystal, Vardia. As a scholar of history, I shall not forget. In the great ebb and flow of time throughout all worlds, you too were there. The rest is up to you, Lucio. You are the one who can end all of this. What was that? Oh.
Lucio! What the? Everyone's voices, their feelings, are welling up inside of me. Thank you, everyone. Your hearts, your wishes. You make me stronger. All right, core crystals. Everyone's will is with me. And now I need your power. The power to connect all worlds. And to protect all lives.
I hear nothing. Not a single voice reaches me anymore. The ones I wanted to protect. To walk my path alongside. They are all gone. But my work is not yet over. If I have lost everything, then naught remains but to start anew. To become the only god in a world devoid of others. That would not be so bad either.
Bow before me, core crystals. Grant me the power to burn away all worlds, so that they may be reborn from the ashes.
Mont.
It would seem the time has come to finally settle this once and for all. Lucio.
Behind me stand all the people who believe in me. So many kind hands that prop me up and push me forward. So long as they put their faith in me, I will not lose!
Everything I took from others, and all the things that were taken from me, they all weigh upon me equally. There is only one place where I can take such a heavy burden off my shoulders. And until I reach that place at last, I will let nothing stop me!
And this is it, Ashen King Mont!
Crumble and shatter, Lucio! Warrior of the Crystals!
I will protect everyone my power in everything I hold
I
dear.
shall burn everything and build a new world from the ashes.
I will decide the fate of our enemies.
Much obliged.
I shall burn everything and build a new
I shall
world
eliminate
from
you.
the ashes.
Our bonds can become power.
Witness the finest of plans put into action.
No holding back. Let me do what I can do.
By the light of my blade!
I can do this.
Good work. Right into my trap.
Piercing light!
No mercy. Let's do this.
It's over.
Pulverize!
The path is clear, Your Worship.
It is the same as before. Once again, I am not enough.
Mont!
Something approaches. What is this? Ah. So it is you. Even now, you would comfort me. I can only wonder where I began to stray from the path. You gave me the hope I needed to keep on living. With your very life. And yet, I
got it! Whoa, just look at it! It's huge! I've got to show Lord Mont later. But is it really okay that you brought me here to play? You have work to do, don't you? You're almost finished, you say? Oh, all right then. Then when you are finished, you have to bring me here again, with Lord Mont and the others too. Huh? You can't? But why not?
Hey, you all right, Gramps? Don't tell me a little mission like this has got you out of breath. I guess even though we're always pushing and pulling each other when it comes to the little things, it's moments like this that can put the differences on display. Come on, I've got you. I can't wait to tell Vardia about this later. Huh? What do you mean, retirement? Oh, come on! Don't take anything I said seriously! I was obviously joking around.
What is it? It's unusual for you to be so proper. What? I see. I suppose a part of me had felt it coming. So your time has finally come. It's okay. I'll be fine. Please, there's no need to worry. You can rest easy. When your successor comes, I promise.
I remember what you said to me. That you wanted to entrust me with the future. You would not be able to see. That you wanted me to find a peaceful world. Where I could live to the fullest. Yet I could not fulfill your wishes. Your dreams.
These are Mont's memories. Then that must mean the person he's talking to is... Mont didn't take Callidra's life. Calidra gave what little remained, willingly. Why? Why couldn't there be another way?
You two came for me. As undeserving as I am.
What are you saying? Of course we are here. We are your worship's loyal retainers, after all.
Fear not, Lord Mont. We will always be with you, no matter where you may go. And not just us.
Lilith. Lilith.
Lord Mont, that was quite the journey you went on. I know it must have been hard for you. Thank you for raising Volke into a fine young man. I know he will be all right now. Even alone, he should be strong enough to carry on.
Now, on your feet, Lord Mont. Let us be onward to our next journey.
And let us make it a merry one.
You said it. And this time, I will be with you until the end.
Mont! Mont!
Lucio!
It would seem it is finally over. Is that not so, Will of Light?
But I have done nothing! I was not able to save Mont in the end! I begged the core crystals for the power to save all lives! But even then, I couldn't do it! And the only way I could give my friend peace was through battle!
Don't say that. You should be proud, Lucio.
You pulled off something that no warrior of the crystals has ever been able to do before.
You performed splendidly. I salute you with my utmost respect.
They're right. You acted just like a main character should. I'm almost annoyed at how well you played the part. I mean, I say that because supporting characters with big personalities are usually fan favorites. That's all. Oh, Raffi. Lucio, can you stand?
Yes, I can manage.
You obviously can't. Here, use my shoulder.
Thank you.
You really gave it your all. Well done.
Looks like you won, Lucio.
Astrius, you look different.
The forbidden hybrid is a normie now?
It would seem I have been relieved of my duties as a warrior. My other self and Vardia have left me. Gone to some place far away.
Is that so? That might be for the best, I guess.
But more pressingly, I need all of you to come with me. Please, be swift.
Lord Dario. He has yet to fade despite being in such a state? I can scarcely believe it.
But it seems to be just a matter of time. Even in my current state, I can tell as much. There is no way to save him, is there? Even with the magic of the core crystals.
I would help him if I could, but his natural lifespan was spent long before now.
Then at the very least, we could let him pass in his homeland.
I was thinking the very same. But as you can see, I have no such power to see it done anymore. Could you take him, Lucio?
Of course. You can count on me.
Some of his home still remains unswallowed by the sea. Bring Lord Dario here.
I'm glad we found this for him. But are there really no survivors at all? Hey, Perrine, look over there. Is it just me, or are those ships? Wow, you're right. Not just ships, but a whole fleet! Dari!
Open your eyes, Lord Dario. Please, if only for a single glance.
I'm still alive. You are indeed, Lord Dario. You are alive. This breeze. The smell of the earth. This is...
Just so. The continent of Ardra. Your home. You made it back.
We should hold him up. Give me a hand.
Of course. Ready?
Can you see them, Lord Dario? Just beyond where I'm pointing. There are ships sailing the sea.
I see them clearly. That must be...
We go back out to sea again as soon as we have the survivors on board.
The King of the Stags, Jaden. You really came for us.
So, are you the head of Wotv now? I guess now is no time to worry about kings or crowns, is it?
I suppose it is not. Regardless, you have my thanks for making it to us in time.
I thought we would get here faster if we followed what used to be land. But we ended up picking up survivors left and right, so we were held up a bit. Sorry we took as long as we did. If anyone deserves thanks, it should be you for keeping this many people and supplies safe.
Then you will allow the people of Wotv onto your vessels?
But of course, we are here to help anyone still left alive. I shall be counting on the support of the former silver-maned princess as well, Glaciella.
I will be glad to provide it. Nevertheless, it is all quite ironic, isn't it? To think a day would come where Rundal and Wotv could work together like this.
Well, I already had every intention to be the one to unite Ardra in the near future.
You do not let up, do you? I would prefer it if such passion for unification was directed elsewhere. There is much we must do now to reach a better tomorrow, after all. Don't you agree?
We're ready to set sail. Get everyone on board as quickly as possible, if you would.
Another earthquake? What horrid timing!
Damnation! The cape we're using to move people aboard is collapsing. What good is boarding a ship if it's just going to go down with the rocks?
Are you all right? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. Thanks to you. Wait, you're Lord Volke! Have you forgotten? You led us to the safety of that fortress in Horn.
The refugees. I remember now. I'm glad to see you safe.
Hey, you with the red hair. Let me get a good look at you. Just as I thought. You're the one who has been helping the refugees in Rundal. Then you appeared before me out of nowhere and advised me to prepare as many ships as possible.
I honestly didn't think you would heed my warning, much less prepare an entire fleet. It is not my place to say this, but thank you, King Jaden.
Red hair and incredible with a spear. No doubt about it. I have heard reports of you as well. They said that just before this disaster struck, a man went to an untold number of towns and villages to save the residents, collected supplies for them, and had them make for the tallest mountain in Wotv, where we stand at this very moment. I now have a chance to properly thank you. If it were not for you, we would not be standing here right now.
I need no thanks. I only wish to atone for my sins, by whatever means I can. I had made someone dear to me bear their weight instead.
I see. I, for one, have no intention of prying into your past.
We are neither king nor princess anymore. Whatever sins you might have committed, we have no right to judge. What is most important is the present moment, and what we do going forward. You have saved the people of Ardra. What will you do now?
If you are going to sea, might I join you? I have no intentions of dying, come what may.
I'm going to say yes, but first, you need to tell us your name.
Volke.
Welcome, Volke. We will need your help in the days to come as well.
Very well. I will be at your service.
Here's some water. And some food. I'm sure you could use some curatives, too.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, I don't think I've seen you before. And from the looks of how you're dressed, I take it you're not a refugee. You kind of look like you could have served Jaden before all this. Which kingdom are you with?
None, as of yet. I'm a newcomer that just got on board.
Oh, is that so? Then you should take these rations.
These are for me?
I wish we could do more, but that's all we can afford to hand out right now. Don't let any go to waste. And since you don't belong to any kingdom, just stick with me from now on. I'm Salir.
Call me Volke. I used to be a warrior in the service of a lord.
Like in their private army or something? Well, you do seem strong. And you're easy on the eyes, too. I say you qualify to be my right-hand man while on this ship. No objections, right, newbie?
None whatsoever. Put me to work as you see fit.
Set course eastward. Hope awaits us, just across the sea. Believe in this as we persevere together.
If we must seek a new land, then let it be one of more abundance than we ever knew in Ardra. We will lead you there. You have my word. Set sail!
I'm still alive. And I'm going to keep on living. This is what you wanted, right? Mont?
What are you muttering to yourself over there? We've got work to do, Volke! Now get over here!
Right.
I wonder who stands on the decks of that fleet. But I suppose that does not matter. There are still people who will work to live together.
Lord Dario!
Thank you. I was able to see it with my own eyes because of you all. That is more than enough. Thanks, Marjorie. I will be with you soon.
Lord Dario, I shall remember my time as your strategist proudly for the rest of my days. May you rest in peace.
night. Please have this. I am. He's been on a terribly long journey. So, I think it's time we allowed him to rest peacefully. Thank you, Lucio, for telling me about Callidra's final moments.
No, I wish there was more I could.
He always had a knack for trouble, completely unaware of how it made me feel. But what he did was him truly being him.
Perrine, today is a special day. Just this once, you can hug me as much as you want.
Will of Light, I must also return something to you. The power of the core crystals that I stored inside me. I'm sorry, but I must decline. This power is too great for me. Not to mention, I want to continue protecting the world with my own strength, alongside the other warriors. That is what I truly want for myself.
Thanks for everything, Lucio. I appreciate you seeing me off like this.
I should be thanking you. I could not have made it without you, truly. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Now that I am unburdened at last, I can return to my former life. Like you, I know what kind of life I want to live now.
I hope you can do just that. But remember that we'll come running should anything come up.
While I do appreciate it, I would prefer you to simply pray things stay uneventful for me, if anything.
Huh? Oh, that's a good point.
Is that the instructor? Instructor Astrius! Hey everyone! Instructor Astrius is back!
Whoops. Looks like I've been found. With the way that one gossips, the whole town will have heard by the end of the day.
Then you had best get going. I'll be praying for you and your future.
Take care, Lucio.
Hang on!
Hmm? What is it?
Lord Velis wanted me to deliver a message.
So I hear Astrius is going home. Could you give him a message for me? My scholarly friend, if you ever get around to writing a good book, look up to the night sky and let us know, would you? I'll come pick up a copy when it's ready.
So I am to make a wish towards the night sky, and Velis will come to pick up the book I write?
It seems that way, yes. I'm not quite sure how that is supposed to work myself, but...
What an odd request. Very well then. I will let him know.
Then this is where we part. Farewell, Astrius.
Indeed. Until next time.
Finished?
Oh, Lady Jum. Yes, sorry to keep you waiting.
Then you had best return at once. The next mission awaits.
Right. Shall we then? What is it? Have I done something to upset you?
I am not bothered by the fact you have temporarily, and I mean temporarily, become stronger than me.
What?
I can catch up with you in no time, and surpass you yet again. That's what a prodigy does.
Sure. If you say so.
But just so you know, you somehow being taller than me now is absolutely absurd. Unforgivable. The audacity! How dare you, of all people?
How is that fair? It's not my fault I ended up like this.
Don't stand next to me. Stay a few paces away at all times.
Please don't say that, Lady Jum! Wait for me! Lady Jum!
What are those two doing?
Instructor, who are those people? Do you know them?
They're my friends. Since long, long ago.
Good evening, and pardon my intrusion. It's nighttime, Kupo. Be a little quieter so you don't bother his neighbors, Kupo.
I thought Velis was the one who was supposed to come by if I called out to the night sky. I did not expect you to be the one who shows up.
I figured it must be ready soon. I've been checking in on you in secret for a few days now, you see.
In secret? Don't tell me you used that contraption to look in on me.
How could I not? It's a book compiled by you, Lord Astrius. I just couldn't contain my excitement. I'm sorry.
Good gracious. All right then. Here, take it. I would be honored if you would take it, in fact. Adding it to the collection within your castle would be most fitting, I believe.
Thank you. I'll take good care of it. But are you sure? I can wait until you've published it in this world, or...
I cannot release this unto the world as history and still call myself a scholar. Besides, who would believe any of it?
You might be right about that, but still. Oh, I got it! Why don't you release it as a work of fiction instead?
I am a scholar, not an author. But I suppose this could be considered a fable rather than a historical work. One that should never be forgotten. Wouldn't you agree?
You're right. I think it's an important tale that needs to be remembered.
Which is why I want to leave it with you. The tale of a lone king and the small kingdom he founded. After much time has passed, and perhaps in another world I know nothing about, this story will reach someone. Then it might become a bit of a guide for the people living there. That is what books are supposed to be, after all.
I understand. Then once again, I promise to take good care of it. Well, time for me to be off. Let's go, little Moogle. Sorry to barge in like this so late, Kupo. Have a good night, Kupo.
Leaving already? You must be awfully busy.
No time to spare, unfortunately. I want to read this ASAP. The first reader of all time.
Wait, what?
let you know what I think, but let me warn you, my book reports can get quite long.
Goodness. What have I gotten myself into? A fable. That's not a bad idea. These deeds may never have their place in the history books, but perhaps I can pass them on to my students by word of mouth. All right, time to prepare for tomorrow's lessons. It's going to be a long night.
I have forsaken everything, even the very shadows of my former self.